Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Dusty's room, Michael's sitting by his son's bedside till Chad and Lucas came in. And Michael saw, and AC got up and faced him just as they came to where he is. Where's Dusty? Wilma took him out for a walk. We heard what happened. Yeah. Did you also know that Julian knew everything and didn't say anything because he thought he could lose Wilma? I don't think he will when Wilma finds out. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Wilma's playing with Dusty. You are so amazing, aren't you? I can see that he is. And as Wilma got up and turned and saw Elizabeth there. What are you doing here? I know what happened, and I want to say I'm sorry. Dusty will always be my son, but he's not, and it's time you know why. Meanwhile, in the conference room, Madison, Paul, and Billy are talking. Look, I don't get to why we're here. We need to play this right. We can't go charging in guns a-blazing. He's right, of course he is. Last I checked, that's exactly what we're planning to do. Tell me, Billy, really, what's in it for you? Meanwhile, in Amanda's room, Gwen's finishing examining Amanda. This has to go away. There's something I need to ask you about. If it's about giving birth, I really don't remember. Okay, lucky for you, I have someone who can help. Really? Who's that? And this woman came in. Amanda saw. I want you to meet Martha Graham. She's a counselor from Ravenwood. Meanwhile, in Aaron's office, Will's lying on the couch, and as he has a flashback of Jennifer and him talking. Look, I know I've been stringing you along. You still are. Do you enjoy doing this just for the thrill? Playing this hot and cold game with me? Because honestly, Jennifer, I'm almost at the end of my rope here concerning us being together. Look, I know I'm the one that ended us by keeping those divorce papers. Yeah, about that. You seem to never tell me the reason why you had it in the first place, which you never will. Now, if you excuse me, I have work to do. And as Will got up and head to the door. I'm pregnant, and it's the flashback in, with Rachel and Aaron came in the room, and he saw and sat up, just as they came to where he is. Well, what's going on? You two aren't gonna believe what Jennifer just told me. Meanwhile, at the Sherwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Kristen's looking at pictures of her and Michael on her iPad, till Casey came in. And Kristen saw, and as she turned her iPad out and got up just as Casey came to where Kristen is, who sent so wrong for her. You okay? No, I'm not. In fact, what I did could possibly destroy my marriage as I know it. Whatever you did can't be bad, but it is. Meanwhile, at the West Side Ridge Manor, Isabella's nursing Vince while he's still lying in bed in her room. And as Isabella thinking, sorry Vince, this was the only way I could have you to myself. I'll be damned to lose you to my sister. In fact, I'm not. And as she has a flashback of him proposing to her. And as the flashback ends with Vince waking up. And as he saw Isabella there. Where the hell am I, Isabella? Relax! And as Vince sat up, I need to talk to you. Where's Adriana? The last thing I remember was being Wayne and Linda tried to kill you, but lucky for you, I managed to save you. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Dusty's room, Michael, Chad, and Lucas are talking. Julian told me it's best. He wants to keep secrets, which isn't right. Why are you two so interested? Because Julian and our parents need to answer what they did, apart from Julian knowing all along. Which is why either you tell her, or I'm going to. Well, she's in the courtyard playing with Dusty as we speak. Then we'll wait. Either way, this is coming out. That's why I hate secrets so damn much. It destroyed people's lives. You know, it makes me wonder, did he know from the beginning? It really wouldn't surprise me. I'm gonna text Paul right now. It's about time Wilma find out who her husband really is. And as Chad took out his iPhone and began texting Paul. Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Wilma and Elizabeth are talking while Dusty's playing. I don't need to remind us, I'm sorry. That came out kind of wrong. Look, Elizabeth, what do you want me to gloat? You need to be cautious to who Dusty's real parents could be. I am done with this conversation with you. And as Wilma got up and got Dusty and head back inside, just as Vanessa came to Elizabeth and she saw, really, Elizabeth? Did you just come back and cause more trouble? Meanwhile, in the conference room, Madison, Paul, and Billy are talking. Look, there's nothing in it for me. You expect me to fight? I don't give a damn whether you do or not. Billy, this is serious. I have to tell Wilma what kind of husband he is. That is why we need to play this smart. As you know, some of his family members are here. Why is that? It's because they do whatever they have to cover their own. Try to keep up. And as Paul's iPhone beeps, and he got it and saw the text from his brother. Alright, let's go. And as Billy, Madison, and Paul went and left the conference room. Meanwhile, in Amanda's room, Amanda, Gwen, and Martha are talking. Really, Gwen? This is the solution of my problems. Martha's here to help you through this. I'm not crazy. I'm familiar with where she works from, okay? I don't need to go to a silent or mental institution. Nobody said that, okay? The reason why I'm here is to help you. Like what Gwen said. I know you've been having labor flashes, and I think I know the reason. I'm listening. It might be possible that you might give birth, and somehow something that happened that separates. If I truly give birth, then where the hell is my baby for the matter? Meanwhile, in Aaron's office, Rachel, Aaron, and Will are talking. This sounds serious. Something I didn't see coming at all. What did she tell you? Jennifer told me she's pregnant. Seriously? How long? I don't know. Either she told me she just took off. There's gotta be more to this. I know there is, but from what I gather, she might have been pregnant before Christmas last year. That doesn't sound like Jennifer. You're right, which is why I need to find her. Meanwhile, at the Sherwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Casey and Kristen are talking. Whatever you say will stay between us. This won't just affect my marriage, but our sister Jennifer as well. What do you mean? And as Casey realized, oh, really, Kristen? Please tell me it's when I saw Michael and Wilma in another close moment. So basically, what you saw, you think Michael and Wilma might have kissed. I didn't want to look like a crazy jealous wife, so I turned and walked away, and somehow walked into Will, and then we talked, and one thing led to another, and as Jennifer came in, and Casey and Kristen saw. Oh, don't stop on my account. What's going on? You know, I just remember I gotta go meet my husband. How convenient. Yeah, I know. Excuse me. And as Casey got up and went and left the living room, and as Jennifer came and sat on the couch next to Kristen, and she saw. I finally told Will the news. You told me you're pregnant? So how did you take the news? I don't know, because I ran out as soon as I told him. Why would you do that? Honestly, I'm not ready to face his reaction. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Casey's on the other side listening, and as she thinking, I have a bad feeling of what's to come next. Meanwhile, at the Westside Ridge Manor in the living room, Vince came in, finished getting dressed, and as Isabella came through Vince's. Look, I know where you and I stand, but I feel our relationship is so Isabella. I'm aware of what we're sure, but the fact is, Angela's my wife, and I love her very much. I know that, which is why you are free to go to her whenever you feel like it. Thank you for caring for me. No problem. Tell Angela I say hey. And as Vince turned and left the living room, and Isabella went and got her iPhone and called Sean. Sean, where are you? Good, I'm on my way. And as Isabella hung up and went and grabbed her purse and head out of the living room. Meanwhile, at the Los Angeles International Hospital in Dusty's room, Michael and Chad are talking. You know what, Chad? I am tired of waiting. She needs to know the truth right now. I have a plan to ensure that Julian can get out of what's coming to him. What is it? And as Lucas came in, and Michael and Chad saw, Wilma's on her way. I'm guessing Elizabeth couldn't hold her any longer. You have to stall her till Julian gets here. I believe we can do that. And as Billy, Madison, and Paul came in the room, and Chad, Michael, and Lucas saw, that's a good idea. Actually, there's something I need to ask her anyways. And as Lucas turned and went and left the room. Meanwhile, in the hallway, Wilma's walking with Dusty. Mommy? And as Wilma stopped and turned and got in front of Dusty and got down to where he is. What is it, sweetie? When can we go home? Meanwhile, in the courtyard, Elizabeth and Vanessa are talking. Can I just come and make friendly conversation without thinking? First of all, you and Wilma aren't exactly friends. True, but I believe she should know who her husband's true color is. Like you here trying to claim Jeff as your own husband, I am not interested in Jeff anymore because I need to focus on my life status. And when the white man comes, I will know what to expect. And by the way, you only have Matt to yourself due to the fact you blackmailed. Yes, I know that. But the difference is, I paid for my mistakes and Matt got past that. Excuse me. And as Vanessa got up and turned and walked away, and as Elizabeth thinking, that's cute. You may think you've gotten away with what you've done, but chances are, what you did will come back and get you in the end. Meanwhile, in Amanda's room, when Martha and Amanda are talking. Do you know what year to when you gave birth? I told you, I don't know. Calm down. How can I be when I'm having flashes of being in labor which I can't control? Did they get asked for this? Because I certainly didn't. I understand. No, I don't think you do. You couldn't possibly bear what I'm going through right now. Images of giving birth which you have no memory of. Look, Amanda, getting excited isn't gonna change the squad, and we both know that, okay? Look, there's only one way to see how and when you gave birth, if you're prepared for it. Yeah, I am. So, what do you plan to do? Well, in order to help you, we're gonna have to induce true serum into you so it can recollect to what happened to your baby. Meanwhile, in Erin's office, Rachel, Erin, and Will are talking. Do you know where she might go? Sadly, I don't. Anyways, did you two start your search for finding your daughter? No, not yet, due to Tina's trial, but since it's over, we're planning to start again. Well, with Katie Mike's help, she'll be found soon. Thank you, but we have Tina's sons to deal with at the moment. Not to worry. Jeremy and Daniel won't be a problem, and if they do, they will fail in defeat, just like their mother did. Meanwhile, at the Sherwood Ridge Manor in the living room, Kristen and Jennifer are talking. Look, Jennifer, you're gonna have to face them if it's— Yes, I know that, but overall, I'm scared. Scared that I might be wasting this baby alone. You don't know that at all. Now go find him and let me know whether he's gonna be there for you or not. You know what? Maybe you're right. Of course I am. Will's an outstanding guy who deserves you. Thank you for being such an amazing sister. And as Kristen thinking, I wouldn't be too certain after you find out what I've done. Meanwhile, at the Bayside Diner, Casey came in, and as she went and sat at the booth, and as she has a flashback of her and Kristen talking. Come on, Kristen. Whatever you did couldn't be that bad. What I did will destroy my marriage and Jennifer's trust in me as I know it. Hey, don't keep me in suspense. Tell me what it is, and how bad could it be? It's really bad, Casey. I slept with Jennifer's husband, Will Goodcharm. Seriously? Yeah. It happened because I thought there was something going on between Michael and Wilma, and it appeared that they were in a serious, intimate moment, as if they're gonna kiss each other. I couldn't stand there and see it, so I turned and walked away, and you ran into Will. He happened to be in an empty patient room. So like I said before, if this comes out, my marriage is done, and my sister's trust in me will be done. And as the flashback ends, there's gotta be a way to somehow stop this from coming into motion. Meanwhile, at Vince and Angela's house, Vince came in, and as he closed the door, Angela, and as he turned and went in the living room, and hid in the kitchen. Angela, are you there? And as Vince turned and head back to the living room. Angela! And as Angela came downstairs and went to the living room and saw Vince, and soon he turned and saw her, just as she came to where he is. Thank goodness I found you. Vince, where have you been? Long story short, somehow Isabella managed to rescue me from Wayne and Linda's capture. Did she now? How very convenient of her. Meanwhile, outside, across from their house, Isabella's in her car, and as she thinking, enjoy while you can, because I assure you, it will be your last. Because it's only a matter of time before Vince becomes my husband, and this time I'm gonna make it stick forever. And as Sean got back in her car, and Isabella saw, and as Sean closed the door, and as Sean looked at Isabella, everything is going according to plan. Good. In mere hours, both you and I will be the ones we belong.